Kojak.
Welcome to Batters Up with Kojak. And now your host, Kojak.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Mets and the Detroit Tigers. It's Interleague Baseball on MLB Network. Spencer Turnbull is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, I think the key for him is going to be locating strikes and forcing soft contact. He doesn't have dominant stuff compared to some other guys, but if he executes, he can still be very effective. We'll see how he does.
Hit on the ground toward the left. He's got it. And the inning begins with a quick out number one.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Turnbull, a 27-year-old. He was taken in the second round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Conforto behind, a ball and two strikes. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
J.D. Davis, the next at bat. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Seared down the first baseline. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. It's the Mets nothing, Tigers coming up on MLB Network. Jacob deGrom gets the ball for the Mets in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young last year. He's a solid pitcher, man. One of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lined hard and deep down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. but this will be foul. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
Second base.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Big swing by Scope now, and a ball traveling well to left field. And this one is gone. A home run. Jonathan Scope with a solo shot as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead. No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ Show Track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did. So digging in now, Miguel Cabrera.
The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now here it comes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Davis has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Robinson Cano.
Cano waits on the first pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Batting 6th, the first baseman.
So here's Pete Alonso as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Cano aboard here at first with nobody out. And he struck him out.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Last half of the second set to go. And next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Jeimer Candelario.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Line to the right side. Conforto is there, one away. So the base is empty here with one away, and that means Kristen Stewart will dig in at the plate. First offering on its way. One out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Conforto is there, 2 down.
Batting 7. The
So
shortstop.
striding forward now, Nico Goodrum will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder at the track. The wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot to right center, and it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
Well, he's definitely off to a shaky start tonight, giving up 2 home runs in 2 innings. The good news is they were both solo shots. The bad news is the rest of the lineup is salivating in a dugout, waiting for their chance to face him.
Batting 8.
At the plate now, Victor Reyes.
Victor.
Fly ball right down the line and left. After it is Cespedes, and no one will track it down. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 for the Tigers, and it comes on this solo home run. We've played 2, and it's now 2-0 Tigers. Leading off the inning, Andres Jimenez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fouled away. Oh, 0-2, here it comes. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count on the pitch. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He's right there to second for 1, on to first, and for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play, and with this one, the side is retired. Bottom of the third now, and up next, the catcher, Austin Romine.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming, here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Jacoby Jones.
Next up for Detroit, Jacoby Jones. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulder square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Go!
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring up Jonathan Scope to hit next.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
From the stretch. Drilled down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the stretch. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Conforto is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera. From the stretch. Runners on the move for second. Grounded weakly toward third. Davis has got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Tigers leave 1, but they're on top 2-0.
Leading off to the net, the right fielder.
First pitch on its way.
Michael Conforto.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
So now to the plate, J.D. Davis. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run, and this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Now another 1-2. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to fall for a base hit. Runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Now batting.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the veteran DH, C.J. Cron.
C.J. Cron.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay throw, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
To me, that was just way too big of a risk. If you're leading off an inning and you've already got 2 bases easily, pull up and pat yourself on the back. You're already into scoring position, but now they've got nothing to show for the leadoff extra base hit.
Nimmo is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
The batter, number
Striding
14.
into the box, Kristen Stewart. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed.
0-1.
Down the first baseline, reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Behind 0-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Andres Gimenez the next to bat, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Gimenez stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. This is his first year at the big league level. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stewart is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The catcher, number 40.
Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
This right here is the difference between an average hitter and a very good hitter. The average hitter probably doesn't do anything with that pitch, but this guy goes down and gets it, muscling it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Brandon Nimmo is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and stepping up as the shortstop, Nico Goodrum.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Nimmo is right there, and it's a very quick out number one.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Stepping up now, Victor Reyes. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. 2 gone.
Up next for the Tigers.
Ready for another chance? Austin Romine. So far 0 for 1 with a fly out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard down the line. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single.
Center fielder, Jacoby Jones.
Stepping up to the plate, Jacoby Jones. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way. Swung on and chopped down the line at third. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. But this guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Yeah, with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and that means Jonathan Scope will get ready at the plate. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. He's set. The 0-1. Popped up. Ramos moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready now, Michael Conforto. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Michael.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Just manages to foul that fastball off to the left, and he's in a hole now, down 0-2. And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Jones is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, J.D. Davis.
Striding in, J.D. Davis. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The left fielder, number 52.
So stepping in, Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
High in the air down the right field line. Reyes is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order go the Mets. Our score remains 2-1. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the veteran first base.
For the Tigers, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
And the pitch. Tapped out in front of home. And that's the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Now batting, C.J. Cron. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, and he certainly got the wheels trying to stretch a double into a triple. But it's sort of a killer to the club when you can't leg it out.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Nimmo is under this one. 2 gone.
Now batting, third
The next
baseman,
batter, Jeimer Candelario. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And he fouls this one off. Lifted down the line in left. After it is Cespedes. And he lays out, but he can't make the play. We'll do it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Ramos waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. The 1-1. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Scope is there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, the first base.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pete Alonso. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, designated hitter, Dominic.
Ready once again, Dominic Smith. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 2-1. Last half of the 7th here, and digging in is the outfielder, Kristen Stewart.
The left fielder, number
ready
14.
to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight.
Now
he'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Nico Goodrum will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. High in the air out towards shallow right. Conforto has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1.
Now batting
at the plate, Victor Reyes. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set and the pitch. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And that one is gone. Two-run blast to straightaway right field, and the Tigers have taken a 4-1 lead. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did.
Now batting, catcher, Austin.
Stepping in now, Austin Romine. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left as they stretch the lead to 5-1. We've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 32, Steven Matt.
Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Gone! You got to be kidding me. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. Jonathan Stoke will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Here's the pitch. Hit hard towards center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about it on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker, baller, what have you, you're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
Well, that'll bring up C.J. Cron. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Has a look, now the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. To second, there's Cano. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. 8th inning coming up. It's the Tigers 6 and the Mets 1. So striding in, Andres Jimenez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And it's quickly 0-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. Yes, he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A little roller toward the hole. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 9. Brandon.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Jones will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order to go the Mets. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Third baseman, Jeimer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in,
Now batting.
kept his hands inside the
Number 14.
baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck. 0-1 count and the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. One there. On to first and they get the double play.
Now batting. The
So
shortstop.
base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Nico Goodrum. First delivery to him on the way. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Into the box now, Victor Reyes. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Cespedes. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. One left for Detroit. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. New inning set to get underway. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto.
Number 30, Michael.
This is line to left, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. The ninth inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single, and he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Reyes has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The left fielder, number 52.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Robinson Cano the next to dig in, as he'll take a look at ball one. Oh, and I think that got him in the foot. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. Again, another foul ball. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Hit out towards second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. That makes it a 6-2 game.
Designated hitter, Dominic Smith.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart as he couldn't quite get that final out, but he will leave with the lead after a strong 8 2/3. Daniel Norris hits the call here as he'll try and look for one out to finish this thing off.
Daniel Norris.
To the plate now, Dominic Smith. Down the left field line and deep. Long run for the left fielder, and no one will track it down. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. The Mets down to their final strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Detroit Tigers put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory. Spencer Turnbull pitches well enough to get the W. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers, 6 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Mets, 2 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
The following has been a Kojak 313 gaming production. Distributed by Recom, a division of the Reese Design Group.
Recom.
Kojak.